Hello ladies and gentlemen, Mike here, and welcome back to Vanilla Minecraft! I know it has been a long time. In fact, I haven't had a Vanilla Minecraft episode since I came back from vacation. So it has been a while, and people have started asking me about it, and I feel kind of bad, so I am sorry. Really the reason is, honestly, I've been spending a lot of time doing Lord of the Rings Minecraft and a lot of time off camera building and stuff, and I just sort of... I was suffering a bit of burnout, I'd say, as far as especially building goes, and that's sort of the direction I wanted to take this series. Go back to the village and do a bit more building, and I'm building an entire village in my other series, so I kind of had a bit of burnout, and I didn't really know what to do from there. I didn't feel like doing any more building in this series. That said, I do have something that I want to do today that does not involve building, and that's because I've upgraded my Minecraft version to 1.10.2. And since they've added polar bears, I want to go find one. I know that might be a bit of a boring quest, but I have never seen one before. And in fact, I haven't been to any of the cold regions in this world yet. And I think that'd be kind of interesting. I don't really know how to find one, considering I'm in the middle of a jungle right now. But I figure I am going to head east, sort of pick a direction, and we're going to go this way. And we're going to keep going until we find something interesting. Even if I don't find a polar bear today, maybe we can get ourselves into trouble in some other way, you know? You never know what's going to happen. So I'm basically prepared. I'm not going to do anything else. Oh, well, the sun's going down, so let me go sleep first. Now, the problem is, I'll tell you, you know what's funny? I did not know how to get up here. I was literally standing here. I wish this was on camera. I was standing down there thinking, man, I really didn't make a way to get up here. How am I going to get up and get my horse? And then I heard, tss, I turned around and there was a creeper behind me. And I tried to run, but I didn't have time. The explosion down there blew me up on top of this roof. I somehow didn't die, but you can see my health is reduced by half. But yeah, that happened. It happened. And I could never replicate it again in a million years, but it was kind of funny that it did. And now I don't know how to get back up if I get down. So maybe, you know what? I'm just going to sleep right here. I'm going to sleep on my roof. It's probably safer anyway. Creepers everywhere. I am going to leave my cats down there because, yeah, taking them on a long trip, not a good idea. All right, it's morning. So we're ready. Let's just do this. We're going to jump off this roof like a boss with my horse, and we're going to head, I'm assuming this is east. Kind of wanted to head east, and we'll see what we can find. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, look out, horse. Sorry about that. All right, we're just going to do this. We're going to keep on going. Again, I'm probably not going to film all of it. Well, of course I'm not going to film all of it because this could take a while. But I am going to try and film anything that I see that's interesting. And since this guy... Oh my goodness, no, look out for the lava. Look out for the hole. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm in trouble already. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, man. It wasn't my fault. Dangers everywhere in Minecraft. So yeah, I'll keep heading east. We'll see what we can see. If I find anything very cool or interesting, I'll come back. But, you know, I'll probably let you guys go for a bit. Oh my goodness. I did actually want to talk about a few things as far as the series and what my plans for it are. Now that I'm in 1.10, there are some new things, especially there are magma blocks in the nether. There are some new stuff that I'd like to experiment with. But the reality is what I really want to do here is I want to build out my village. And I'd like to continue sort of... Oh, goodness. I'd like to continue sort of building myself up. I'd like to get diamond armor. And I really do want to complete the game in this series. That's kind of my plan. I haven't completed a game in a very long time. And I really want to kind of just go for that. And, you know, that will be the end of the series. But I'd like to build out the village first. I'd like to make my villagers nice and happy and comfortable. And then I can feel a little bit better about, you know, leaving them to go exploring and finding a stronghold and stuff like that. But yeah, we're in another desert. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of polar bears around right here. Not an ideal location as a polar bear habitat. What's going on here? This horse is super fast though, I will say. That is awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, should have jumped it. Oh goodness. Sorry, horse. I'm gonna push you over here. By the butt. Go for a skeletal horse. You're very heavy. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I did notice something really weird, which I will tell you guys very quickly. You know the my skin that I use for Lord of the Rings? My character skin, that is? Man, there are rivers everywhere. Is there no easy way to cross anything? My Minecraft skin, when I updated to 1.10, my skin stopped working for whatever... Are you kidding me right now? My skin stopped working for whatever reason. My entire character turned black. And, yeah, it just wasn't really good at all. I had to reset my skin, and in fact, I'm back to Steve right now. Because there wasn't anything else I could do. And if anyone knows how to fix that, I would love to know. I mean, it worked on 1.9. Why does it not work on 1.10? Very weird. I don't really want to have to switch my skin all the time, if possible. But, I mean, if it's necessary, then I guess that's what I'll have to do. I'm pretty sure I saw a village over here as well. Is that a village? Oh no, it's actually one of those temples. Maybe I should go check it out. What do you think? I mean, I'm here, right? Oh, there we go. There's a place to cross. Another savanna over there. Man, I'm definitely not finding anything cold. Alright. Well, let's give it a shot here. Let's hope my horse doesn't wander off. And in fact, I really should have brought some fencing or something with me to try and avoid that, since my horse does not seem to like just standing around, and I can't use a lead, apparently. Can I bring my horse in there? No, that would be dangerous. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just get off for a sec here. Maybe he'll stick around. You're not gonna run away, are you? Please tell me you're not gonna run away. Go in here. Take a quick look. Don't run away. Alright, we're just gonna go down. We'll light it up a tiny bit. Because there are probably gonna be some monsters around eventually. In fact, I'm pretty sure I hear something already. We are not gonna go straight down. I hear something wandering around. It'd be rather unfortunate if it knocks me off into the TNT, right? We do not want that to happen if possible. What kind of treasure awaits us down here? Oh, goodness. Well, that's not what I want to do. Let's put that back up. I really don't want to get knocked off here, and that's something that could potentially happen very easily. What's the best way to do this? Maybe I'll just go down here like this. Oh, boy. Take off that pressure plate, and then we should be good. Just get rid of this TNT so we don't do anything weird. Because you know, I'm like that. Things happen. I don't want them to happen often, but they do. Okay, what do we got? Another saddle, which I'll take. Ooh, a golden apple. Alright. What else we got? Another saddle, some gold. I'll definitely take that. Emeralds. Oh, yeah. Another saddle. I'll pass. An enchanted book with unbreaking 2. I have sharpness 3. Can I add that? Ooh, I think maybe I can. Let me take one more saddle. Just in case. Let me ditch this. I'll ditch this as well. And I'll ditch this. Alright, I'll use this. How do I get out of here now? How was that? How did I get in? I don't even remember. There we go. Build ourselves a tiny little... And we're out! We are done. Alright, well, we wasted a bit of time there. There we go. No, we do not go. Man, I'm such a klutz sometimes. Gotta say. How do I get out of here now? Be ready, actually. Sword at the ready here. Hopefully my horse is still here. Hey! You're actually you're like, that's awesome. Alright. Okay, it is morning here. I'm still on the move. I have not found anything in the way of a cold area yet. I'm traveling through, I don't really know what this is, actually. Like a sort of mountainous plain area. I'm not really sure, but it looks like I'm getting out of it now, and I'm getting back into swampland. Just what I wanted. And as usual, there is definitely another village over there. All right. Now, since I've upgraded to 1.10, the village sort of generation system has supposedly improved. I'm not really sure. Well, this one's right next to a giant chasm, so I'm not sure how much has improved. But it has improved, I guess. It definitely looks, well, Ooh. Well, they kind of have some paths here. I'm not really sure how much better this is. It doesn't look that great to me. Well, you know, what are you going to say? We have a village here. We have some more beets. We have, well, this is actually quite a decent sized village. Hi guys, how are you? I want to sort of stop in and say hi, but you know, nothing I really want here. Huh. Maybe I should actually save the location. I'll save these coordinates in case I want to come back. What is that building there? Is that something new? What kind of building is this? There's a chest inside there. Maybe I will have to liberate some belongings. Oh, it's the forge. What do you got in here? You know what? I'll take the gold. I'll definitely take that gold. And pickaxe? Huh. Armor? Nah. No, I'll be nice. I'll leave your stuff. I will only steal your gold. Which in retrospect doesn't sound that nice, actually, but we got ourselves a village. Oh, let me actually very quickly save this. Just so I remember where it is, in case I want to come back. I really should be using, I mean, I'm playing vanilla. I really should be using Minecraft maps and stuff like that. But I'll be, wait, do I see snow up there? But wait, I'll be honest. I really, you know, I'm kind of lazy as far as maps go. I never really sort of got into using the maps, and I probably should. But not right now. Now, that's definitely snow, but I don't think polar bears are sort of mountain creatures as far as I know. So I can't see them being up in the mountains here. I kind of think that's more of a, you know, the ice plains kind of animal. I can take a quick look and see, but I can't imagine a polar bear on top of a mountain. No, I'm gonna say no. Where's the sun here? Wait, we're going in the wrong direction anyway. I want to be headed... What is that over there? Is that something? I think that's just a weird mountain formation. I want to actually be headed east, which is not the direction I'm going right now. Seem to be constantly getting lost here. Well, we found ourselves another jungle temple here. I'm going to stop very quickly and take a look. Even though I know you're probably tired of seeing temples by now. But they contain some good loot. So it's good to go check them out if possible. Really does save me from doing a lot of mining. So, you know, if I have the chance, whoa, I'll definitely do it. We'll try and be quick though. What kind of loot is down here? I'm excited to find out. We can throw some light on the subject. I don't really know what I'm going to use all this dynamite for, but I'm sure I can find a good use for it at some point. We got more gold. Ooh, some diamond horse armor. Oh my goodness, that is good. That is definitely good. Let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff here. I'll keep the sandstone just for climbing my way back out. This stuff can go back in. Should I take gunpowder? Maybe I should. In fact, it's definitely a good ingredient when I'm making potions, and I might as well do that. What else we got here? Another golden apple. I will definitely take that. String, meh. Maybe you guys can't see anything right now. Let me light this place up again. Oh man, lots of gold. Lots of emeralds. We are making bank here. Alright, got ourselves a bunch more here. Another golden apple. I think we're good. We got everything, right? Yep, let me throw some of this stuff in here. Anything else I don't need? Throw that in there. I'm going to use this to get our way back out. Alright, that is a beautiful picture, but it also means as the sun goes down that I have not found what I am looking for, and that is a very cold biome. It also means that my horse is running away for some reason. Hey, get back here, man. I want to sleep. What are you doing? Don't. Why do you keep running away? Alright, I'm going to sleep very quickly. In the morning, we will continue on. I have been going for what feels like forever, and I haven't found anything yet. The only thing I found is a lot of chickens. And maybe it's time to do a little chicken call. I can always use the feathers, and that chicken was up that sheep's butt for some reason there. Any more? Just in the mood. Take out my frustration on someone. Get back here, horse, before I take it out on you. I've been traveling forever, and I have found a lot of snow, at least in the mountains, but I have not found any real snow biomes, and definitely not any polar bears. I have found a whole crap load of chickens, though. Chickens! Alright, I'm gonna waste everyone's time here for a second and do a little chicken killing. A little more. Really want to take out some frustration right now. Horse, don't take off. Where are you going? This horse really... Sometimes he just stands there, and sometimes he decides, you know what? I'm leaving. And I have no idea why. Stay here. Kill a couple more chickens. Can I get both of you at once? I can. Don't run away. Ugh. Man, I'm still crappy at the combat. That's what happens when you don't play a game for a while. And I have not played vanilla Minecraft for a little while. That is a very cool lava flow. Very impressive. Alright, what do we got up here? Ah, man, it looks like another plains biome. Boo! Plains! Well, at least it's better than a forest. At least I can keep... Oh, yeah! Alright, we have definitely found ourselves something. I think that is a snowy biome. I think that's like the snow plains or whatever they call it. The tundra or the... I don't even know anymore. Whoa! Oh, yes! There's gotta be polar bears there, right? Right? Alright, now the only thing that's gonna be a problem is getting down here without dying. Let's be careful. Horse. I know I'm controlling you, but you gotta be careful too, okay? Whoa, whoa. Alright, we made it. Slowly but surely. Alright. Let's double time it to find some polar bears. Cows, where are the polar bears? They can't be that close or you guys would be all dead right now. There'd be some very fat polar bears and no cows. Alright. Excellent. Very, very cool. We're here finally. It only took me, I don't even know how many days of Minecraft time and a lot of real time as well to get here. So polar bears, it better be worth it, man. You guys better be able to dance and sing it, so, you know, something for me. Polar bears? What kind of flowers are these that are growing in the middle of the tundra? What are you? You're a poppy. Okay, well, that's not... Oh my god. Why does this always happen to me? See this? My horse disappeared again. New version of Minecraft, and my horse still likes to disappear. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta reload. And we're back. And so is my horse. What is wrong with you, man? Who programmed you? What did I just pick up there? Did I just pick up my stupid seeds? Pass. Pass on the seeds. Alright, now where are the polar bears at? Where my bears at? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, every time I hear my horse make that weird noise, I think it's a polar bear. I see some sheep. I see a lot of rabbits. And that's really about it. Maybe they're very rare? I don't know. I'm also not sure now that I think about how friendly they're gonna be. They're probably not that friendly. Bears in general aren't that friendly. Fun fact, when I was back in... Whoa! Wow, that place looks crazy! Is that... Whoa! It's the Fortress of Solitude! Superman, I'm coming! My star will have to wait. That place looks crazy! Man, I want to build here! It's kind of cold though. Not a fan of cold. I'm Canadian. I don't really like it. That looks awesome. Well, if Superman is here and he saw me riding into the Fortress of Solitude on a skeletal horse, he'd pretty much just kill me. He'd be like, no way, man. I don't know who you are, but skeletal horse, you gotta die. Wow, I love it. Love it, love it. So this is just, is it ice? Oh yeah. I need Silk Touch, I think, to get ice blocks. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, now what? I'm still on the lookout for polar bears. I'm assuming they gotta be here somewhere, right? Definitely finding some interesting things here, at least. Okay, be careful. Hello, bunnies. You guys look very cute. Why is there a squid in the ice water? That does not seem like a thing that could exist. Maybe polar bears are by the shore. Someone out there is probably face-palming right now. Someone out there... Wait, is this a desert covered in snow? Oh, I guess it's just like the beach. Someone's like, dude, this is the blah 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 biome, and you can't find polar bears here. They're in the whatchamacallit. Yeah, that happens to me a lot as well. I really do try and research things, but not always. And I sort of researched this, I think. Although, I just sort of skimmed. I basically did the equivalent of Cole's Notes. If you guys even know what that is at this point, or am I really that old that no one uses that anymore? I guess that was before the internet. Now you don't need to do anything. And go! Now it's Wikipedia. Wikipedia has replaced Cole's Notes. A lot of teachers ban Wikipedia, or they really don't want people on there because, I mean, they don't want students to cite that anyway, because that is not always the best reference you can get. Again, I'm hearing my horse and thinking polar bear. Yeah, and I don't really like it either. I'm teaching high school, and I'm teaching ESL, so actually, for me, it's okay as long as I'm more worried about their English than I am about the actual facts, per se. But yeah, I do care. I don't really like them to cite it if I can get something else. Alright, we're not having much success in the polar bear front here. Maybe I need to listen. I need to become one with the snow. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell my story. When I was back in Canada a few weeks ago, we were driving by my cottage. We were driving down the road, I'll call it. It's like a gravel road into the cottage. And no lie, probably 10 feet away from my car, a bear just walked out of the bush. And my wife was like, hey, it's a bear! Check it out! You know, and she whips out her phone and starts trying to take pictures. Everyone else was freaking out. I stopped the car, and the bear just sort of looked at us and then wandered across the road and back into the brush. But, you know, for people, it's funny. Some people just would freak out. But people who aren't actually familiar with them sometimes, because they look fairly harmless. I mean, they look kind of cute and cuddly. Hey, speaking of cute and cuddly, we got ourselves a polar bear. Don't move. Stay here in case I need help. And I probably should eat first. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mr. Bear? Are you okay with me? My horse is like, you know what? I'm out. He's not going to eat you, man. Bears don't like bones. Are you friendly? How are you? You sound very cute. Can I ride you? Let me try. Nope, definitely can't. Let me try Nope, can't ride the polar bear. His butt looks like a little horseshoe. Alright, well we found ourselves a polar bear. First time ever seeing a polar bear in Minecraft, unless you count probably more creatures, which I think has polar bears, although I don't remember. It's been a long time since I used that mod as well. Wow. Well, half excitement, half letdown. Where else are we going here? The other thing I want to do is, I know that they have cubs. I know there's baby bears, and I'm hoping to find one of those too, but I'm not really, you know, there's obviously not a lot of them around, so I'm not really optimistic about my chances of finding one quickly. And to be honest, I've been on the road for days here, so I really don't want to spend a whole lot more time wandering around this place. It was probably almost a mistake doing this. I mean, I really wanted to see them, and I wanted to show you guys them, for those of you who haven't seen them. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much for me to do here. I don't think there's a lot of useful stuff. And I don't really want to kill a polar bear. Do they have polar bear meat? Can I eat bear? People have been known to do it in Canada, but I wouldn't recommend it. And I think it's probably illegal, although I'm not sure. Any babies? Baby bears? Goldilocks, are you around? No? Oh, be careful. All right, well, the sun is going down. I'm going to stop here for a sec. I'm going to take out my bed and we're going to sleep one more time. And I can only sleep at night. Horse, scout out and find me a polar bear. Are you actually eating right now? Because first of all, you're a skeletal horse and they don't eat. Second of all, that's snow. Although maybe that makes sense. This is probably how he feels all the time. He's just cold and dead inside. Am I right? All right, Skelly? I don't even know which direction I'm going at this point. I'm just sort of wandering around. Let's double time it. If I can find another polar bear or a cub within a few minutes, I will, show you guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to jet around here for a minute and see what else I can see. There's probably not a whole lot. Definitely some pumpkins for some reason growing in the middle of the tundra. Let's see if I can get some height. The problem is the polar bears are basically white, so they're very difficult to see unless you're right on top of them. Just a lot of bunnies. Come on, there's got to be more than one polar bear in this place. Do I see anything moving? I do not. In some ways it's good, honestly, that the animals, I can appreciate the fact that they want to have animals in Minecraft, but they should be much rarer than they are. I mean, having the wilderness full of cows like that is insane. They really should be a lot rarer. And it's nice to see them doing that with polar bears to some degree. I mean, it's not that great when I'm recording and I want to find one. But animals should be rare, and they should run when they see you, generally. I mean, cows, even, unless they're on a farm, they're not particularly domesticated. I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe some of them are if they get loose. But pigs definitely aren't. Trust me on that. Pigs are crazy in the wild. There are actually mountain pigs and boars in Taiwan quite a lot. And they're quite dangerous if you come upon them unprepared. You do not want to mess around with those guys. In fact, they're probably more dangerous than a bear in general. Alright, well, I really don't see any more bears here, unfortunately. But we did see one. That's something, right? We found ourselves a polar bear. I'm really also not looking forward to the trip back, because it's going to be just as long and boring. And I won't have you guys along with me for the ride. Which sucks. Alright, okay, well, I'm gonna give up here. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you did, even though it was a little bit boring probably, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more. Next time when we come back, I promise you we'll be going back to my village and doing some building. Okay? Take care, guys, and have yourselves a great day.